My market wrap for Wednesday, January 18th, 2017. Flattish couple of days in the markets, guys. Really just meandering, no major rallies, even though there was 900 million in stock to buy at the close. We really didn't see anything productive, just waywardness. I think after the inauguration is over and things start to come more into focus, then we will see greater things to come. Looking at the technicals on the Dow specifically, it's a sideways move with the stochastics and the relative strength starting to drop. Especially the stochastics are indicating to me that we're going to pop up soon because we're getting close to oversold territory. Although the numbers on the Dow aren't that bad. So we're still within shooting distance of 20,000. Although slowly pulling back day to day to day. There is some volatility in the day, slight volatility, nothing huge because what matters most is the close. Unless you're trading it, intraday. But yeah, it's just been flat. So let's get into it, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed down 22.05 points to 19,804.72, or down 0.11%. And here's an interesting divergence, and you'll see the rest of the market has been higher. The Nasdaq Composite closed up 16.93 points to 55.65. Ooh, up 0.31%. The S&P 500 closed up 4 points to 2271.89, or up 0.18%. The small cap Russell 2000 closed up 6.23 points to 1358.56, or up 0.46%. Going on to other indices today. The Nasdaq 100 Triple Qs closed up 11.20 points to 5,055.85, or up 0.22%. The S&P Midcap 400 Index closed up 7.24 points to 1679.97, or up 0.43%. The S&P Small Cap 600 Index closed up 4.15 points to 832.57, or up 0.5%. The NYSE Composite Index closed down 0.19 points to 11,196.10, or down 0% basically. It was immaterial. The XAU, the Gold and Silver Index, closed down 1.13 points to 87.96, or down 1.27%. The SOX Index, the semiconductors, closed up 12.88 points to 922.36, or up 1.42%. And the volatility, the VIX Index, closed up 0.61 points to 12.48, or up 5.14%. So you can see the VIX there is slowly creeping up. Not anything huge, just a gradual, we'll call a melt up. But if we have a pretty significant rally, expect it to melt down. So usually, hopefully, everything is normal. Looking at market internals today, total share volume on the New York Stock Exchange, 3.30 billion shares traded, of which 1.686 billion was advancing, 1.525 was declining, and 88 million shares were unchanged. Looking at the Nasdaq stock market, 1.681 billion shares in total share volume traded today, of which 1.012 billion was advancing, 630 million were declining, and 38 million shares were unchanged. Looking at the NYSE market, or AMEX, 113 million shares traded, of which 36 million were advancing, 74.8 million were declining, and 2.01 million shares were unchanged. Let's take a look at the advanced decline line, or market breadth. On the New York Stock Exchange, 1,616 issues were advancing, 1,380 were declining, and 106 issues were unchanged. Looking at the Nasdaq stock market, 1,603 issues were advancing, 1,247 were declining, and 165 issues were unchanged. Looking at the NYSE market, or AMEX, 145 issues were advancing, 172 were declining, and 16 issues were unchanged. Going up to the currencies and commodities today, starting them off in the currencies versus the US dollar, the euro, 1.0632, up 0.0002. The Japanese yen, 114.64, is unchanged. And my favorite currency, the English pound, 1.2262, up 0.0001. The Australian dollar, 0.7506, up 0.0002. And the Swiss franc is 1.0073, down 0.0003. That's a tongue twister, eh? Going on to the commodities section, selected futures contracts. West Texas Intermediate crude, 51.42, down 1.06, or down 2.02%. Brent North Sea crude, 54.30, down 1.17, or down 2.11%. Gold, 1203.10, down 9.8, or down 0.81%. Silver, 17.070, down 0.078, or down 0.45. And equity index futures, Dow Jones futures, 19,728, down 15 points, down 0.08%. S&P 500 future, up 3 points to 2265.75, or up 0.13%. Also, following up, last but not least, the 10-year bond down 29/32 of a point, yield to maturity up to 2.427%. So as you can see there was a little rotation. I also saw that some economic numbers came out, like the Beige Book and inflation. It looks like we're going to hit our 2% target for inflation, which will signify greater rate increases, which is why you saw a spike in yields today. Anyway, I want to conclude this video and say, never give up on your dreams, always fight the good fight, and persevere no matter what obstacle life throws your way. Also, if you found this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and support me on Patreon. Link will be in the description below. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.